What's up, people? So now we're in the middle of the let's see what happens. I don't want to miss the boat. Oh my God, I hope the market doesn't rally without me. Rally, okay? Stealth mode. You can't make money unless you gotta forget about all you know. Forget about everything that's going on. There's 500,000 reasons not to be buying stocks right now. There's so many reasons to be worried. There's so many more earnings seasons to come out, earnings reports to come out, economic data, the election, the November 15th meeting with all the world powers. Nothing is more powerful than the I don't want to miss the boat rally, and that's what we're in right now. That's why I've been telling everybody to buy stocks since a week and a half ago. Hopefully somebody listened to me. So far, which is the most remarkable thing of it all, every company that's reported earnings that I told you guys to buy into has worked out. We started out with the Broadcom. Massive return. Stock was under 14. It's trading at $17 right now. You could have made money on those $15 calls that we were talking about. Then we had the Options Express at 12.5. I told you the stock has plenty of cash on board. How much lower can this thing go? 12.5 was a great entry point. Then, of course, told you to be buying the Qs under 30. They're at 33, so you got a 10% move there. Granted, I might seem smart right now because the market has had this rally. But at the same time, I've given you nothing but winners. So taking this a little bit serious right now because every once in a while I got to tell you and let you know that there is actually money to be made here. You come into the chat room, I tell you what's going on. Telling everybody to get into the DRYS at $14 the other day. Told you guys to get to more into 16. Then I told you guys I was selling some at 17, so I had to leave the office on Friday at 17 bucks. I put an offer out at 17. Got done, the stock was at 19 bucks. I told you the stock will be over 20 probably before the earnings came out, and then who knows what happens after that. 22.70 now, my friends. Hopefully you're in the DRYS, my friends. Yes. But here's the thing. The only reason I'm making money right now is because I suspended all the reality that I know what's going on. I've suspended that. And I just embraced the fact that the market's going up. That's it. There's no... When you sit here and you try to analyze it, instead of just jumping in blindly, you don't make money. You have to be retarded, basically. You have to just forget about everything. Just convince yourself that the market's going up. That's the only way to make money. That's the only way. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Oh, the market's pulling back. Fuck that shit. We're going up. We're going up. Because the wall of worry is here. And like I said, I can't stress enough. I don't want to miss the boat rally. Nobody caught the low. Okay? So first we had our little V bottom. Then the money came pouring in. We had that massive short squeeze where the Dow was up 1,000 points. So now everybody's caught. Oh God, do I get in now? The market's gone up so much. And they're actually waiting for the market to pull back. So now if people are thinking, I want the market to pull back so I can buy, it's not going to go down. That's it. Whatever you think the market's going to do, that's what it's not going to do. It's going to do everything you don't want it to do. So if you're looking to buy stocks, you're going to have to buy higher than where you want it to. That's why we keep going up. That's why we keep climbing that wall of worry, because every day someone says, oh, I better get in before it gets a little bit too overextended so I can make some money here sometime during the year. Then the shorts get a little antsy, and they start to cover. Then more money comes in, the I don't want to miss the boat rally guys. And then the shorts start to cover. Next thing you know, we have a 2,000-point rally, or 20% rally across every stock that you liked, and you're sitting there like, wow, how did this happen? Oh, I don't want to buy before the election. I don't want to buy before this. There's 5,000 reasons not to buy. There's always reasons not to buy. There's always reasons to sell. I know. The best thing is, I told you about the snail dick. How I was loading up on the stock, and I got stopped out. Oh, that was a genius pick right there. You had to be buying the snail dick, SNDK, as I affectionately call it, snail dick. So basically, if you've been hanging out over the last week or so, of course I went off the deep end last week a little bit, but I'm back, and just feeding winners. There was the Joy Global, don't forget about that one, and the Met. Like I said, when I started buying 100 shares or 200 share positions, those are the ones I always make money on because I don't have to look at them. I'm not looking to trade them. But as soon as I'm in a couple of thousand shares or something, or looking to day trade is pointless right now. Just buy what you want to know, what you want to own right now. Imagine yourself in 1999 where nothing made any sense. Nothing made sense then. We were buying companies without earnings. Now we're looking at stocks the market was at a point where it seemed like every stock was going to go to zero. So if you had faith and you believed that we weren't going to go to zero, that was a good time to buy. So right now, I'm just looking for something to buy. The only reason I'm making money, again, was these 100-share, 200-share lots, and I've been selling puts on companies that reported earnings. So that's been okay. But right now, I'm selling naked puts on the Qs, thinking that we've seen the lows on the Qs. Now, I'm selling puts. I'm selling November 25s. I'm selling December 22, 23s. Not getting a lot of money here, 20, 30 cents. But I'm selling 500 contracts at 30 or 40 cents. If the market starts to come down a little bit, I might panic out of them. But what I'm saying is, I don't think the Qs are going below that 28 level. So as long as we don't break down 28, 27, those options are going to be fine. They'll expire worthless. You have to wait for your money, but that's the way I'm playing this market right now. I believe we're going higher. I don't know how much higher, but I don't feel comfortable buying into stocks that are already up 100%. I mean, there are stocks that I'm looking at that are legitimately up 100% off their lows, and I don't feel comfortable buying. I don't feel comfortable buying a stock when it goes up a point after I sell it. So what I'll do is on the dries, now that I'm secure the company's not going out of business, people are embraced the earnings report that they came out. Yeah, you know what? The stock might go to 40, but at the same time, it might pull back. But I know one thing, it's probably not going to go to 10 bucks. So I've been selling $10 puts on the DRYS and the EXM. I've been selling $5 puts. We're talking about stocks that probably are never going to get to those levels. Those were going out of business levels. So it takes a little bit of money to just sit there and wait on your positions for those options to expire. But the way I look at it, I'll sit and wait for my my 300 or my 600 bucks or a couple of thousand. And if I go out to January, but I'm not going to go out past November, December, because I think for this year, we might be done seeing the lows. And who knows? Maybe if Obama gets elected, we might crash because people are afraid of all the tax implications. But you know what? I still am not convinced Obama's going to win. First of all, I love the fact that it was so carefully hidden that his middle name was Hussein. Barack Hussein Obama. If you would have told me after 9/11 that 7 or 8 years later we'd have a president, a black president with a Arab-sounding name, I would have said you were insane. His name might as well be Hitler. That's what his name should be. His name should be Hitler. I like to kill Jews. That's what his name should be. So, again, I think the closet racism of America will come out and prevail, and McCain suddenly, somehow, will win. The polls don't mean shit. And, of course, it's so easy to be a conspiracy theorist in this country because look who won the election last year or the year before that when Gore and all that stuff and the dimpled Chads and all that nonsense happened. Didn't you feel cheated? I voted for Gore, and I lost because I feel like I got cheated. I mean, there's always a conspiracy out there, and there's always, you could say the elections are rigged. You don't know. We don't know anything. That's why conspiracies are so easy to just throw out there, because nobody knows anything. Nobody. Except the company. Whoever those big guys are that run everything. Skulls and Bones and all those people. The bottom line is if you hang out with me, we can make money through all this nonsense. Like, for instance, remember I told you I was getting out of the pot? That was my 21st position. I had bought 20 stocks. I had just added pot to the portfolio. Just 200 shares at $69. Okay? Next thing you know, it's gapping down 15 points the next day. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't believe this stock's down 15 points. What happened? So I put an offer out there. What I think I sold them at $62 and $63. The stock's up 30 points. Fantastic. About 25 points since I sold out of that stock. So, like I said, I'm a smart guy, but I still have this curse where if I take a loss or a profit, the stock will always continue to go higher. That's why I try to give you all the information, what I'm doing. A lot of people get confused about what exactly I'm doing. I will just try to tell you exactly what I'm doing and when it's a good time to go opposite me and when it's a good time to embrace it. When to embrace it. Like the NYB. I was begging you guys to buy some NYB. Begging you. We had it under 13 there for a second. We popped close to 16. Not a bad return for a couple of days. And the DRYS, that was free money. All right. I got to get back to looking for options that still have value. Now that the volatility's come down, the VIX, the puts are not worth as much money as they were a week and a half ago, which was better for me. Because if you want to sell premium, you want the volatility to be higher so you can take in some more money. But I'm going to go look around and see what we can find. All right, I'll see you guys later.